The upstate. I just go back in the upstate.
Well, I've never been here. I've been here tested in July, so I don't think I've ever came here before. But it's a cool little racetrack, and Marty Lindley, who is around this area, one of our crew chiefs, really said, hey, there's a lot of passionate fans in this area, and they're going to be excited about us being here. The tours come here before, about 7 or 8 years ago. And so we're glad to be back. Fun track. As far as driving around it, it's a fun little racetrack, and you got a great field of race cars. Two big races here with our pros and our late model stocks. So should be a great night.
How'd the car feel yesterday during practice?
My car was pretty good. We're still got some practice today to try a couple things we discussed, and we'll see if we can make some improvements on the car. But I felt pretty good about it. I thought it was, at worst mid-pack, hopefully a little better than that. So. I don't really know exactly what to expect in terms of performance when I show up because I don't run every week, and that's to my detriment. These guys that race every week, I just really have a good knack for being able to go get everything they can out of the car, and I'm getting up there 50 years old and running 4 races a year. It's hard to show up and think you're going to outrun these guys. The series is just so competitive from the front to the back. It's not a slow car out there, but I hope to get in there, mix it up, be in the middle, and have some fun. Just want to finish all the laps, not tear the car all to pieces. That'll be a good night.
What is it about NASCAR drivers want to come back to small tracks like this and perform in front of the crowds?
Well, I think it's more like, so for me, it's probably different for everybody. I grew up driving these type of cars in the 90s, racing every week, Friday and Saturday night, and I was so stressed out on whether I was going to make it to the next level or whether I was doing good enough to make it to the next level, whether I was doing everything I should be doing to try to get the next opportunity, that I didn't enjoy this as much as I should have. I was having fun, but I didn't realize how much fun it really was. As I got going up into the next couple ranks, Xfinity Cup, it's a job, it's a business. Love driving race cars is a blast, but the higher you go, the less I hate to use the word fun, but it's this is where the real passion and the real love for motorsports resides. It's at these grassroots racetracks, and this is why you come out here and you realize what you love about it, and you forget those things when you get up to those top levels. You don't allow yourself to really enjoy the pure competitiveness and just getting out there and duking it out. There's a lot going on behind the scenes at the cup level for drivers. There's a lot of responsibilities and a lot of requirements and things you got to do that sort of makes it it's a grind. It's a really, really tough grind that I'm glad I'm not a part of anymore.
How important are these little tracks to communities and racers and all?
And it's nearly sold out tonight.
So. Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to have a great crowd. These places, we need them to survive so that the tour can come race here, we think the tour can help these tracks. We think the tour, the Cars Tour coming around to each of these tracks, this will be hopefully one of their best nights of the year. Even if I wasn't racing, they have a really great crowd comparable to other events throughout the season. So we want them to want the tour to be here. We want them to ask for the tour to be on the schedule. That means we're doing everything right as a series. And so, the place is great. The surface is old. The surface is broke up in 3 and 4. They repaired it last night. But I love the character. I love the age and the challenge that provides. And that's where you find it. Some of these racetracks, this surface here, I don't know, it's got to be 25, 30 years old, but that's the kind of places I like to go race at.
Dale, talk about the Budweiser baseball throwback this weekend. Such a big deal. What does that scheme mean to you personally to see that back out on the racetrack?
Well, it means lots. I think some of the fans that followed us in at the Cup level, that was a big night for me in July in 2001, and I was thankful for Budweiser wanting to do something over the last couple of years. We ran that one race in Florence, and now this race here. That's probably going to be the end of the Budweiser experience. I just told them, I said, man, I just want to go run the Bud car, the red car, and they said, let's do 2 races. So we ended up coming up with a baseball car for this deal. Coincidentally, the game being played at Bristol, all that kind of worked together really well, and they loved that idea. And Major League Baseball was excited about it. So I'm hoping the car looks as good as it does now at the end of the race, and we'll be all really happy about that.
Last question, guys.
Dale, this has been talked about as the biggest race in Anderson Motor Speedway history. Talk about what that means just for grassroots racing and culture to just get it big.
Well, I hope it's a great night. We'll see how things go. Hopefully the tour doesn't have any curveballs tonight and we have a great race and a smooth race. Hopefully get done at a decent hour so people aren't being asked to stay too long. Our plan was to start racing at 7 and be done by 10, but that's tough to do with two big races. You got basically two main events here tonight with the pros and late model stocks. And we found it challenging to have a smooth, solid, perfect evening in terms of how things go and in terms of the series. So, I'm wearing two hats today. I'll be worried about the show and how the fans are experiencing the tour, but also trying to drive the race car out there on the track in the race itself. But we're loaded and ready to go. We'll see how it all works out, and I think. I've enjoyed my experience here so far, so I think Anderson, we'll probably have Anderson on the schedule next year going forward. I mean, they've been really accommodating and wanting the tour to have a great experience, and they've not done anything. I mean, we had some challenges with the racetrack. They've worked really hard all night. I don't think they slept trying to fix the racetrack down there, so you got to appreciate the effort that they're putting in. The place looks great, suites, everything looks really good. They put some work in trying to get this thing going, and it's the kind of places we love to be.